Injury trainer assistance provided by Mary Catherine Lee, Health Flex, and Mississippi Sports Medicine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tigers of Fernando. Leading off, playing left field, number 9, Caitlin Gentry. Batting second and playing first base, number 23, Olivia Higginbotham. Batting third and catching, number 1, Macy Deverboa. Batting fourth, number 19, and playing second base, Kylie Desmond. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 25, Caitlin. Batting sixth and playing short. Central Jaguars. Leading off playing center field, number 19, Beth Pullen. Batting second and playing second, number 6, Emma Fletcher Perry. Batting third and catching, senior, number 28, Kate Simpson. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 12, Drew Boyer. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 7, Kaden Dunn. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 5, Becca Korber. Batting seventh and pitching tonight, number 23, senior, Ella Pierce. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 1, Sophia Pfeiffer. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 9, Anna Smith. The head coach of the Jaguars is Valerie Timms, and her assistants are Zaria Matthews, Bailey Stokes, and Leah Baldwin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand, remove your headgear, and direct your attention to center field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
I just feel like every game we play, we need to play our best and go out.
Well, you can bet this.
Yeah.
We're not the only one that has seen the national rankings, and they're cool to have. But the main thing is come down here, play hard, and Coach Whitten does it. She finds the best teams that we can play on the schedule, and she plays them.
Well, speaking of which, we have a schedule change, and we Meridian canceled our game with them, and so what did we do? We picked up the number 2 team in the state in George County, and looking forward to playing that one on.
Now, will they come up to our place?
No, we're going to play it on. What is it? Bellevue? What's the name of the team in Jackson? Or at school in Jackson? We're playing it on a
neutral site.
Neutral site.
Well, here we go. We'll get you your lineups here in a minute. But Katie Gentry, of course, is leading off for the Tigers. Olivia Higginbotham will be hitting second. She's on deck. Macy Deaver Boaz in the 3-hole. Callie Desmond in the 4-hole. KK Kirkpatrick is hitting 5th. Jayla Sykes hitting 6th. Hayden Hodge hitting 7th. Haley Jackson's going to be in the 8-hole. And Madison York will be in the 9-hole. Gentry squares the bunt. Foul ball.
All right, so in the circle is Tierce, Ella Tierce. She's had 48 2/3 innings pitched. She has a 3.308 ERA, struck out 54, walked 23, giving up 23 runs.
Foul ball down the left field
runs.
line. Yeah, I remember her. I remember we were talking today. Jonathan Cobb and I were talking today. They played them when she was a sophomore. We were talking about that game with her. But, back to the national rankings and the state rankings, the main thing is we just want to win the last ball game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The last ball game's in Hattiesburg. And then we'll look at we'll read those the stories that everybody wants to put out there on us.
All right, Lee, so in the box is Caitlin Gentry. She has a 361 average on 36 at-bats, 439 on-base percentage. She's had 13 hits, 12 of those being singles.
Another foul ball down the third base line. We're fighting wind and cold weather. No rain, thank goodness. The sun's going to go down. It's going to get a little colder. And I didn't dress for it, so I'm chilly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put my other coat on here in a minute.
All right, 22's you count. Nobody out. Top of the first inning. Ball's going to be hit down the left field line. Fall foul about 2 feet. Kate said, "To heck with it. I'm just going to keep running."
She's like, "Come on."
All right, see if she can get her win and come on back in here and lace one of those doubles. Ball up. 32's you count. Ground ball to your shortstop, gobbled up. Strong throw. Good play. Stretch by your first baseman. I'll tell you what.
Next up, number 23, Olivia Higginbotham.
I'll put our number 1 and 2 up against anybody in the nation.
All right, so in the box now is senior Olivia Higginbotham. She has a 590 average on 39 at-bats, 644 on-base percentage. She's had 23 hits, five of those being doubles and 2 triples.
Yeah, these two get on, we score, and we win. Right. One's across the board. 1 and 1's you count. 1 out. Ball's down. She's just so dangerous at the plate on the base pass. Runs the bases as good as anybody I've ever seen. That's why Colleen came down here and signed her. Hadn't seen many better at the leadoff spot or number 2 hole. Got Macy Deaver Boaz on deck. Ball's going to be hit to your third baseman. Good play. Says she got back on there.
All right, Macy Deaver-Boaz is your hitter now. She has a team-leading 369 average on 36 at-bats, 717 on base. She's had 23 hits, 4 of those doubles, 3 triples, and 4 home runs.
Yeah, she's one that can get after. And you said 369 average. That's not right.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I said, I meant, a little dyslexia there. 639.
Yeah,
639.
Yeah. She does it right, plays the game hard, smiles while she's doing it, which if you're hitting 650, I'd smile all the time too. All right, 2-0 count. This is how, if you're the opposing team, this is how you want to pitch, Macy. Pitch to her with nobody on. Another ground ball to your third baseman. That's something we hadn't seen much all year. So here we go. We're going to have to play a little defense right here.
All right, we're through a half inning. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 16 pitches, no one left on. Due up for the Jaguars, the top of their lineup with Pullen, Perry, and Simpson.
All right, guys, let me go ahead and give you the defensive alignment for your Tigers. Olivia Skinner is going to be in the circle for the Tigers. We'll give you her numbers here in just a minute. Macy Deaver-Boaz behind the plate. Hayden Hodge on third. Jayla Seitz on shortstop. Callie Desmond on second. Olivia Higginbotham playing first base. Katie Gentry is in left. KK Kirkpatrick in right. And Madison York is in right field. KK's in center field. Madison York in right field.
So Olivia Skinner has had 19 innings pitched. She's faced 81 batters. She's got a 4-0 record. She's only given up 13 hits, only 7 earned runs, struck out 19, and has a 2.579 ERA.
Yeah, she's been getting after it. She's a good one. You got Bet Pullen leading off from Madison Central. Emma Fletcher will be on the on-deck circle, and Kate Simpson will be in the hole. Speaking of national rankings, you saw when you walked in here, their football team won a national championship one year. I'm not sure. It might have been multiple years.
So Pullen has a 308 average on 39 at-bats, 426 on-base percentage. She's had 12 hits, 3 of those being doubles and 2 triples.
And she got a 1-1 count right here. We got nobody out at the bottom of the first inning.
She also happens to lead the team in stolen bases with 10.
They're running a little bit, and don't think we won. I think we're close to 100 now. Where we at?
As a team, they are at 40.
Ball's going to be hit to your second baseman. Desmond eats it up, throws her out at first base. The first out, the bottom of the first inning.
Up next, number 6, Emma Fletcher.
Yeah, we are now at 102. And how many do we have last year?
105.
105.
Right.
And today is only the midway point of the regular season.
Yeah, we've been stealing everything in sight. All right, Fletcher in the box. 1 out, bottom of the first inning.
No, it's Perry.
Foul ball, straight back. 0-1's your count. I apologize. It is whipping. The wind, that is. Wasn't it?
What's the number on her?
6.
Yeah, that's Perry, not You said Fletcher. It's
yeah,
Perry.
I don't know what I got sent to me.
Oh, it sure does say that. Huh.
And they do have her number. Strikes her out. Second out of the inning.
Well, their game changer may not be in sync because there's a Pelch. I don't even see a Fletcher on their team.
Well, I don't know, but that's what they gave us. Emma Fletcher. And that's all right. We don't care. Simpson in the box, but whoever it is, maybe she did strike out that at bat.
Oh, you know what? That's her middle name, Emma Fletcher Perry.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I do see Perry. There it is.
All right, Simpson's in the box now. She leads the team in average at 528 and 36 at bats, 581 on base percentage.
Well, we better get her name right then.
She's had 19 hits, 5 doubles, 1 triple.
Wow. Good year so far. Kate Simpson. 20's your count, 2 outs. Called strike. 21's your count. Two ones your count, 2 outs. Got in her kitchen a little bit, just out of the reach of Olivia. The sun is not great, but it's not as bad as it was over at, where were we at the other day?
Northwest Rankin.
Northwest Rankin, yeah.
Because it was set up to where you couldn't see the field because it was in your face.
Yeah. Let's just hope this outcome's the same. Get that bus lag off of us, start swinging the bat. Good changeup. Just down. Count's full, 2 outs. Misses up. Okay, it was not full count.
Well, I thought it was full count too.
Now it's full count. Full count, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, 0-0 ball game. There we go. Foul ball down the right field line. It's going to be pushed. Wind's pushing that way. Ball's laced to right field. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Gets by York. That's going to at least be 2. She's going to stand up on 3. Just don't see that a whole lot. York's a great defensive outfielder. Just got under her glove. Smoked.
Well, and I'll just taking a guess. The last, this half season and last season, that could be the first one she's ever made.
Yeah, she's made some outstanding plays. She just let it get under her that time. Hey, it's part of the game. We just got to stop it right here. Yeah, this kid can hit. That was a good 2-strike approach. She just sat back and let her hands work and banged it to right field.
All right, get this out and nothing hurt.
Yeah, and it's just something that, that's our MO. We throw strikes and play good defense. That's why we win some ball games. On the defensive side of the game.
This is Cruz Boyer.
What a cool name. Cruz. That's a good softball, baseball name. Call strike on Cruz. We just hope she has a great year other than tonight.
She's got a 243 average on 37 at bats, 275 on base percentage. She's had 9 hits on the season.
Foul ball. That was up and in. Catches the bat. 0-2's your count, 2 outs. Really good pitch by Skinner. Going to be a can of corn for Kate Gentry for the third out. So the error did not hurt us on the play, on the inning. So it's still got a 0-0 ball game.
All right, we're through one inning. 0 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 17 pitches, 1 runner left on. Due up for the Tigers, Desmond, Kirkpatrick, and Seitz.
All right, Brent, back at him. That's hilarious, yeah. It's cold enough. I'm keeping headphones on also. We are seeing something again. You know, we talk about Grady Beck playing different positions, being a left-hander. You normally just
catcher with the left hand. I didn't even notice that till you said that.
Yeah, and I forget. I think it was a Florida catcher a couple of years ago, and boy, she was a good one. I can't think of her name. She was a lefty. Just don't see it a ton. But
so Desmond's your hitter.
Ball's going to be hit flared in over the shortstop for a base hit for Desmond. Boy, she's been on fire after that 4-for-4 game. She just hadn't been able to.
Well, and so I was going to give you her average. You know, so her average has been going up pretty much every game. It's currently a 424 on 33 at bats. So she just raised it a little bit more.
It's just such a tough lineup, 1 through 9 right here, and then you got 6 that can come off the bench at any time. They just can swing it. KK Kirkpatrick at the plate. I just got under it a little bit. Desmond eases back to first. You know, KK didn't play the other night. So this is her first game since we were down here at Northwest Rankin over a week ago.
Yeah, real quick on KK, she has a 355 average, 400 on base on 31 at bats.
Who we got? We got Jayla Seitz at the plate. I hit with Jayla yesterday. She do a little extra BP yesterday. Boy, she was hammering it yesterday.
All right, so she has a 382 average on 34 at bats, 415 on base percentage. She's had 13 hits, 3 of them doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. And the wind has died.
Good, because I'm cold. Ball's going to be hit right back up the box. Good play by your pitcher. It's going to ease in the dugout, so we do have a runner at second base. See if Hayden can get up here, hit something in the green, score. Score Seitz. Good play by your pitcher. Getting your lead runner at second base.
Next up, the Tigers for 27, 8-9.
Oh, we got 2 down. Do have a runner in scoring position right here. Jayla Seitz. Heck of a base runner. See if Hayden can get it going, barrel something up right here. Ball's going to be rolled over. She's going to beat it out at first.
Get back.
Yeah.
Nice fake by the shortstop. I mean, she didn't have a play at first. She knew she didn't have a play at first. She faked the throw, and then as we rounded third base, almost went back and got it.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. We were just talking about it. It's like, hey, why don't you get a cheap hit every now and then? So you got to like those. I was telling Dad on the way down here, boy,
I really need these. Yeah, go ahead.
You roll over on a hit, or you get one, you punt one in, and man, you just they tend to fall for you. Those are fun days when you can when you can get one of those cheap hits because you hit enough right at them for outs. Here's somebody that can just put you up 3 in a hurry. She hit a home run the other night that's still going, and that's going to fly out to center field. Third out. But, yeah, what I was saying is Bama hit one the other night in the game that she's just strong, man. She's going to get a lot of at bats. She's going to help us this year and next year, at the plate and in the circle.
All right, Lee, your score remains 0-0 between the Tigers and the Jaguars. We're through 1.5. 0 runs, 2 errors. 0 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, only 6 pitches, 2 runners left on. Due up for the Jaguars, Dunn, Barber, and Tierce.
All right, back at it. You got Caden Dunn coming to the plate. Barber is on deck. Skinner in the circle for your number 1 ranked Hernando Tigers. All right, 0-0 ball game. Sorry, Brent.
No, you're good. Dunn has a 244 average on 41 at-bats. Oh, hit her right on the first pitch.
Yeah. Hit her up in the elbow. So Dunn's on first. You got Barber coming to the plate.
Barber has a 286 average on 35 at-bats. 390 on base percentage. She's had 10 hits, one of those being a double.
Yeah, Barber right here is probably going to lay it down. I don't blame him. I'm playing a little small ball right here. You got kind of bust leg, tries to push it a little bit, does square the bunt, misses. Ball for strike 1. 0-1's your count.
Ten more minutes on that sun.
And then it goes 10 degrees cooler. She tries to push it again. Missed it for a strike. Boaz throws behind her. It's tough.
That's tough when everybody's moving.
Everybody's moving, and Macy has got an absolute just hose down there too.
The runner got lucky that she didn't get hit with it.
All right, 0-2's you count. 0-2's you count. No outs. Bottom of the second inning. Called strike 3.
Nice job.
Yeah, that ball's up. I bet we don't get that pitch all night. The umpire was kind of shaking his head.
Ella Tierce.
Brings Ella Tierce to the plate. Still got a runner on first.
So
got Dunn on first.
All right, so Ella has a 179 average on 39 at bats, 200 on base. She has 7 hits, with one of those being a double.
I'm not sure what coach is talking about here.
All I can think of is she was appealing whether they had left early. But
now he calls it a strike, and then she appeals it and said no. He's already called it a strike, and then
I wrote it down as a ball from the beginning.
Yeah, 1 ball, no strikes. But squares the bunt, going to bunt right back to Skinner.
No. Oh, got
makes
her.
a great play.
Great.
She knew a lot better, more than I did at that, because I didn't think she had her at second. She did. Great play by Skinner. Here's a difference in opinion in coaching, and this is my opinion. You only get 21 outs in a game. Why you? I guess she knows her personnel better than me, but you give them an out there, and I just don't. I don't see it. You're not going to beat. Normally, if you look at us, you're not going to beat us by. It's not going to be a 1-0 ball game. I'm just not giving them outs, but that's me. I'm up here, and she's making a living coaching. Thank goodness I'm not making a living coaching anymore. All right, we do have 2 outs.
All right, we now have a runner for the pitcher. That is number 26.
We're going to have Pfeiffer coming to the plate, correct?
Yes, and Pelch is the runner for the pitcher.
Called strike. Skinner's slant tonight.
Yeah, so Pfeiffer has a 133 average on 30 at-bats. She has 4 hits, and one of those is a double.
Well, we got an 0-1 count right here, 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Got a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Not a bad pitch to run on right here. Not very good, many good pitches run on when you got Boaz behind the plate. Ball's going to be hit to your second baseman, Desmond. Gobbles it up, makes a good throw for the 3rd out. It's bottom of the second inning.
All right, we're through 2 complete. There were 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 9 pitches, 1 runner left on. Due up for the Tigers, York, and then back to the top, Gentry and Higginbotham.
All right, Madison York comes to the plate, who is, I'm going to tell you what she hit. She hit 420 last year. Yeah. This kid can hit, man. She's been snake bit a little bit this year, hitting balls right at people. So she gets hot. As we say, don't let the Tigers get hot. Call strike. And Brent, what's our record on 12-0?
13.
13-0. And I don't, me being a fan and getting to see every game, I don't see, we hadn't played our best softball.
Not yet. Although the first game against South Panola, we played really well.
Oh yeah, but I'm top to bottom when we're just absolutely killing it, and it's hard to say that when we got 100 stolen bases and we've got kids. Our team batting average is way up there, and this is a special team.
Team batting average is .390.
Yeah, and here's the deal: we're playing the best of the best.
Well, we started off this season with 6 games against 5 of the former 2024 state champions, and then now we've added George County to the thing. Max Preps has us with a 12.5, one of the highest strength of schedules especially in Mississippi.
All right, 1-2's your count on York. She's hacking. Foul ball, get out of play down the left field line.
All right, we're practicing cheer up on the hill over here.
Where's that?
Up on the hill.
They better. There's a few. They better
Get out of
that ball is going to probably stay in play. Hopefully, it hits a net. Hey, great play by you catcher there.
Man, they took out somebody's sunflower seeds with that.
Yeah, they did. And made the catch. Great play by your catcher.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 9, Caitlin Gentry.
Well, like we said earlier, I called it a trap game, and we need to get hot here and score some. You don't want to let a team hang around. This is good. You can bet this team's won a ton in the past. There's a base hit to left field. There's a Katie Gentry. Just pulling her hands in and drives it through the 6 hole. Like I said, these two girls get on right here. They get us going. We score. We win. All right. Olivia Higginbotham comes to the play. And I'll tell you this, the wind has died down. Not that she needs it, but they're playing awful shallow. Do not let her barrel one up. Let that ghost eat. Ball's up. 10's your count. 1 out. Lefty right here with a lefty catcher, though. You're probably going to see some movement right here. Coach Witten has stole everything she could get her hands on down here this year. I don't know that. I think, have we been thrown out once?
Yeah, Olivia got thrown out in, I don't remember which game it was now. I know one has.
Like 20's your count, 1 out. Yeah, she's going to make her throw a strike right here. That's why she's not moving. 30's your count. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. We are in the top of the 3rd inning. Got a 0-0 ball game. Oh, he called it a strike, 2-1. There you go. Stolen base for Gentry. So it's a 2-1 count. He called.
And now it's a 3-1 count.
31 count. Yeah. There has not been a strike
that
thrown.
Would be stolen base number 103 for the team.
All right, anything in the green is going to score Gentry right here. 31's your count, 1 out. That ball's up. It's not a strike. Three twos you count. That ball's up around her chin. That's way up. That's up there. Takes ball 4.
So that stolen base for Gentry was her 15th on the season, and she's 2nd on the team in stolen bases.
Yeah.
Behind Macy Deaver-Boaz with 25, and Olivia Higginbotham is right on her heels at 14.
Well, Deaver-Boaz steps into the box right here, and she is there. Ball's down. Got Higginbotham at first, Gentry at second. You got Deaver-Boaz in the box here.
So talk about a hard play. Left-handed catcher, possible play at third base. This is a tough. Oh.
Ball's going to be rolled over. Going to get the lead out at third. Oh, we got 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Deaver-Boaz at first.
Now batting for Hernando.
Higginbotham at second. Callie Desmond missed clutch. Miss Clutch steps in the box for the Tigers, and she has been just on fire. I can't remember the 4. I do remember. I don't know who we were playing. She went 4 for 4, and she's just been unbelievable since. Called strike.
Strike again.
Strike 2. North and south, the pitch looked good. I couldn't tell. She might have thought it was out.
Well, it wasn't one she's going to be able to drive, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that's what a little different approach here with 2 strikes. It's been coming up there like beach balls to her, so she's fine. Swing and a miss.
All right, now we're through 2.5. Your score remains 0-0 between the Jaguars and the Tigers. 0 runs, 1 hit, 0 errors, 18 pitches, 2 runners left on. Due up for the Jaguars, Smith, Pullen, and Perry. All right, we're back to start the bottom of the third. In the box is Anna Smith. She is your 9-hole hitter.
All right, guys, Anna Smith steps into the box. Skinner's still in the circle for the Tigers. Got to feel the zone up right here. Yeah. Number 9 hitter got the top coming back up.
Yeah, and Smith has a 323 average on 31 at bats, 382 on base. She's had 10 hits. 2 of those have been doubles and 1 triple.
Yeah, so she can swing it. I mean, you got.
Yeah, I bet she's got a little bit of speed to her. Sitting in that 9-hole, getting on base before the leadoff batter.
Well, big out here. We got a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the third inning. $21's your count. Squares the bunt there in a kind of a weird situation.
Well, I don't know that she ever intended to bunt.
2-1's your count. Big out right here now. We got to fill up. Called strike. There you go. 2-2's your count. Nobody out.
So the sun dipped behind the houses, and you're right. The temperature has dropped.
Yeah, it did. Swing and a miss upstairs. She helped us out there. That's a big out in that situation right here. You got Pulling coming back up.
And that's Skinner's 3rd strikeout of the game.
I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm cold.
There you go.
That's an outstanding changeup right there. Great call. That's brought to you by Coach Jesse. That was dirty.
So Pullen grounded out to Callie Desmond to lead the game off.
Yeah, she hit the ball pretty hard right at Desmond. As we say, she passes the eye test in the box. She looks like she knows what she's doing. Very athletic looking. Ball's going to be popped up to York. Can of corn. She's under. Second out of the inning. We like quick outs.
Next up, number 6, Emma Fletcher-Perry.
All right. Fletcher-Perry. Emma Fletcher-Perry. We got Perry right this time. Steps in the box. And for Madison Central. got in her kitchen there. Stole ketchup and put the mustard back up. Sawed her off like an old 2x4, and she's out for out number 3 in the third.
Sawed her off like an old 2x4. All right, we are through the third now. Your score remains 0-0 between the Jaguars and the Tigers. There were 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, only 9 pitches. And Lee, through 3 innings, Skinner only has 39 pitches thrown. So she's, her numbers are great at the moment. Due up for the Tigers is going to be Kirkpatrick, Seitz, and Hodge. So Lee, we're really missing KJ. The playlist at Madison Central is basically his playlist.
It is, but it's just not the same. KJ's not here. No, my favorite KJ's here, but KJ 1.5 is not here. And speaking of initials, KK's at the plate. And I'm ready for her to get hot, too. This one right here this is an Itawamba commit. Tell you what, if I'm coaching, I'm trying to sign everybody on this team. Oh, just kind of flared one to the second baseman there. If it would have hit the ground, that was going to be tough. It was going to have one of them funny spins on it. But it didn't, so we have one out in the fourth. We have got to get something going right now. We do not want to let these girls hang around. Jayla Seitz coming to the plate. Yeah, she's staying away. Her mind went away, and everything else was pull. So you gotta look at hitting everything right back up the box over the second baseman, and then everything else works out for you. Yeah, we're gonna pop the ball up. First baseman.
Hey, get it going. Let's go.
If that was too loud, I'm sorry. We got to get something going. There's another base hit. There we go. Right field. That's what I was talking about. It's obvious she's going away. You just got to stay back.
Everything has been away.
And drive the ball that way. Good job, Hayden.
Next up for the Tigers, number 22, Haley Jackson.
That's what happens. I'm telling you. I was talking earlier about that. The ball she hit in the 6-hole for a base hit, it just falls in. Base hit starts falling for you sometimes. Haley Jackson needs to really come unglued. We're probably going to start running right here. And we do. Stolen base for Hayden.
Number 104 for the season for the team.
She coaches her personnel, and I am a big fan. I was one of those guys that I've always had good coaches that I played for, and I will swing and a miss, and I'll put Coach Witten up there with anybody that I ever had. She coaches her personnel as good as anybody I've ever seen. 0-2's your count, 2 outs. And it shows, look at the W's that she has. Big time for one of Bama's doubles right here.
So that stolen base for Hayden was her 10th of the season. and she's 10, and she's 1, 2, 3. She's 5th on the team.
Yeah, that's just outstanding. We have got to come up with a clutch hit right here. Swing and a miss.
All right, Lee. We're now at the middle of the 4th. Your score remains 0-0. 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, 10 pitches, 1 runner left on. Due up for the Jaguars, Simpson, Boyer, and Dunn.
All right, back at it.
Kate Simpson.
All right, Kate Simpson steps into the box for Madison Central. Skinner remains in the circle. Hadn't even thrown a bullpen yet. I think, would you say 39 pitches?
35.
35
right
pitches.
now.
All right. Foul ball. That is a pet peeve of mine. 0-0 count, and you foul one off over here on the first base side. Get something you can drive with an 0-0 count, which I like them doing this.
All right.
As
I
a
was
hitter.
not sure where you were going with that, but I understand.
You know, you get something, you don't get your favorite pitch 0-0 or spit on it. But I'm glad she did. And like I said, it's easier said than done up here. That's the hardest thing to do in the world is hit. Hardest thing an athlete can do is stand in the box and hit. You got a round ball, a round bat, and you want to square it up. It's not easy. Ooh. 21's your count. Pretty good pitch there. I wouldn't want it called on me if I'm hitting, but it's a pretty good pitch at the knees, but he's established his zones up also. That ball's going to be hit to your left fielder. Camped. Kind of camped was Gentry. The first out of the bottom of the fourth inning.
Next up, the Jags, number 12, Boyer.
All right, Cruz Boyer, name of the night, that's for sure. That's such a cool softball name.
Crews.
Yeah, that's
Cruz.
cool. I'd like to know where that came from, but that's a cool name. All right, Cruz. She flied out to your left fielder first at bat. She's going to fly out to your center fielder this at bat. Still love your name, Cruz. Caden Dunn comes to the plate.
Now batting number 7, Caden Dunn.
I believe she was hit by the pitch on the very first pitch.
Yeah, come up and in on her. I just remember, I thought she had an elbow guard on, the one that was hit, but she didn't.
Oh, maybe it's – I don't think that's –
No, she was hit by the pitch.
Yeah.
He just called that pitch earlier. That's not a strike, but he gave it to us earlier. And he gave it to – called it against Olivia. Ball's up. I think we've done a pretty good job on our New Year's resolution. We've stayed off the umpires.
That was your resolution, not mine.
Oh, yeah. Called strike. 1-1 count. I said as bad. Don't get on them as bad. But the guys up north, we've all become friends with them. But I disagree with my brother sometimes. So I'm sure as heck going to disagree with an umpire. 2 balls, 1 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. And what's bad, disagreeing with Kyle, he's normally right.
Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. Twos across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Cruz. I'm sorry. I just got Cruz on my mind.
This is Caden.
To Dunn, Caden Dunn. 32's your count. 2 outs. It's a big out right here. Let's come in and score some runs. Ball's going to be hit to your shortstop. Great play by Jayla. Ozzied up and hoses her at first. Wow, great play.
All right, now we're through the end of the 4th. Score remains 0-0. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 11 pitches, no runners left on. Due up for the Tigers, York, and then back to the top with Gentry and Higginbotham. We need some runs.
We're going to get them. All right, back at it. Top of the 5th inning, we're going to have Addie Rochelle hitting for York. Rochelle hitting for York. Pitched a really good game earlier in the JV. I think she had at least 1 hit. I saw 1 hit.
Well, her uniform was extremely dirty, so
yes,
she was on bases somehow.
Yeah. She just steps in like she's supposed to be here. 9th grader. Didn't get to play 1 year because she had surgery, back surgery. Does not look nervous at all. Her dad's scared to death back behind us. Outstanding. Squares the bunt.
Yeah, suck them in, Rochelle.
This is big right here. Big inning. We just don't want to just let them hang out and hang around. 20's your count. I believe she's going to see a couple pitches right here. She's going to make her throw some strikes. You know, we're not guessing a whole lot. We've been around this program a little bit, so, you know. Oh, she didn't. Two ones you count. I do believe she bunted at ball 3 there. That's
I
what
do
Coach
too.
Whitten was
Absolutely.
saying. That's all right. Wow. You got a 9th grader coming in. Called strike. You got a 9th grader playing right here on the top teams in the nation. That's cool stuff. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. You got nobody out. Addie Rochelle at the plate for the Tigers. Ball's up. Big right here, Brent. Payoff pitch. We need base runners. Ball's down, and we got them. That a baby. Great at bat.
All right, we're heading through our 3rd time through the lineup.
Yeah, Gentry had a hitter last at bat. She barreled one up through the 6th hole. And you got Murderer's Row right here. I mean, Little pitcher's done a great job for Madison Central. Ball's down. Gonna see some movement. She's not throwing her out when the ball kills a worm coming up to the plate. I'm telling you, Addie can run the bases. She can absolutely fly. And Rochelle's about 5'11", isn't she?
Absolutely.
She could dunk on you, Brent. 10's your count.
Problem is I couldn't make it down the court.
We're playing half court now, 50 and over ball. All right, 20's your count. That's what you got to do. I mean, poor pitcher, you go at everybody like they're the number 3 hitter here. It's almost like facing a college team here. And she's done a great job. Outstanding. She's not throwing her out. She's safe. Outstanding bunt by Gentry. Second hit of the day for Gentry. Couldn't bunt it anymore. You couldn't stick it down there, take it down, and set it down on the chalk line any better. Got Higginbotham. First and third situation right here. Here's where Coach Witten's going to walk over to the ninth grader and say, hey, chill out right here. We're going to steal second right here, but you don't do anything goofy. Yes. She stole second.
So that puts this 2025 team in a two-way tie for third place in stolen base record at 106.
Ball's up.
That's not a strike. Let's go, man. Come on.
It was over her head, wasn't it?
That's not good at all. That's pitiful. Got an 0-1 count. And he's done that to Higgy. That's the second time he did it to her. And it just screws your at bat up, what it does. I mean, the ball's up around your ears, and it just messes your bat up. Your at bat up. Got no balls, 2 strikes. Got 1 out. Got one of the best hitters in Mississippi up right here, Olivia Higginbotham.
All right, she needs to battle here. She's behind in the count 0-2. We need one in the green.
Yeah, I'll take Higginbotham any day. 0-2's your count. You got nobody out. Double would be nice. There we go.
Oh, goodness. Shortstop did the exact same thing.
Well, and she hung Gentry out to dry a little bit. She kind of faked it, but I don't know that she was going to throw Higgy out. I mean,
I called it a base hit because she was not throwing her out. It was too slow of a roll.
Hate that, but she's going to steal second here anyway. She's going to be safe. Great throw by your catcher. Really good.
Yeah, it was on the money.
Yeah, really good throw by your catcher. Again, there's your left-handed catcher. You got Macy Deaver Boaz at the plate. It's due to rattle something right here. That's how you do it. It's going to be a double for Macy. Outstanding. 2-0. Good guys.
Lee, that stolen base by Higginbotham just a few minutes ago was her 15th on the season.
Yeah, I'm with you on Higginbotham. She hit, the ball hits one. She's safe at first, and then she kind of fakes it. That's a base hit all day long. If I'm the official score, which I am not, that's a base hit. And then the aftermath was the out. There's where it's tough. There's where it hurts you on left-handed.
That's what I was referring to earlier. That is so tough.
Well, it's tough the reason because you got 2 bases. You can't steal first, so you got 2 bases.
But he called that a strike. All right, and that is Macy Deaver Boaz's 26th.
We were talking about 50. Her and Higgy they really could. They could score. with the way they're hitting, that
I mean, we're halfway through the season, and Macy DeVries has 26.
Yeah, she's just such a gamer. So is Higginbotham. So is Desmond. So is, you just go on and on and on. And I just love watching this team. All right, we got an 0-1 count. It should be a 0.5 because that was not. There you go. Outstanding.
Love that play.
Yeah, I do too. I could go on and on about Coach.
You calling that a fielder's choice, though?
You're going to call it a fielder's choice. It would have been a good play. If she comes out of there, she throws her out at first, but I think it was such a great bunt. It could go either way. I don't know if she comes out there and throws her out or not. I'm glad I'm not the official scorer on that. But it'd be a sacrifice, if anything. It's a sacrifice bunt. So it's not a plate appearance or hit. You can't go wrong there.
KK's ready, due for a hit right
she
here.
is. She really is. She gets hot. She's been in this situation as an 8th grader and came through. The Lewisburg game where, we're down and out. They've got the poppers ready to, they beat us. They did.
They were ready to celebrate.
And she comes up with 2 outs, gets a base hit, and it just goes awry. And but she's such a gamer. I want her on my team. I don't care what I'm playing. Foul ball at the first baseline. All right, we got 1 out. They just keep coming up. Good hitters just continue to come up in this lineup. 3-0. Good guys. Oh, there we go. And we talked about staying back and driving the ball in the gaps. KK, when she's hot, she is raking the ball down the left field line. When she's hitting in the 6 hole, that's when KK's seeing the beach balls coming up there. I'd like to get – you got Desmond on. Desmond stolen some bases. Just good pitch to run on. Let's see what we got. And she did. Foul ball, though. I knew I wasn't as nervous as I normally am. Kim must not be here. I see Kurt. I don't see Kim.
She's
is she here?
She's probably doing some TikToks.
Get down. Foul ball down the first baseline.
You probably don't see them, but her and Kurt both in part of their realtor business.
Oh no, I do. Yeah, I do.
They're doing some pretty funny ones.
Yeah, but Kim makes me so nervous. I like watching her. She tickles me. At least we get to get on here and talk her nervous through. She just paces. Oh, foul ball. Well, don't think he won't miss it because he sure missed a strike or 2. Brent, don't talk about the umpires.
I'm not.
1 ball, 2 strike. 1 out. KK. Kirkpatrick at the plate. Desmond at first. Probably going to see some movement here. Again. Swing and a miss. KK's going to get hot. I'm telling you. Her time.
Well,
was just
you
off
say that. She was coming into today. She was hitting 361.
Oh,
so
yeah. I just meant tonight. You don't see her have very many bad at bats. You don't. She always has quality at bats. All right, got Jayla Seitz.
So Jayla's at bat. I know there's only 1 pitch into this at bat, but the previous at bat, she was throwing her away and she chased a couple away pitches. She held off of that one. She's made a good adjustment already.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jayla can hit. Pops this ball up to your first baseman. 3rd out of the inning.
Okay, we're now through 4.5. We finally broke through the 0-0 scoring. The Tigers have 3. Jaguars have 0. There was 3 runs on 3 hits. no errors, 27 pitches, 1 runner left on. 2 up for the Jaguars is Barber, Tierce, and Pfeiffer.
All right, back at it. Let me get my glasses on. I'll tell you who's coming to the plate. All right, you got Barber coming to the plate. 3-0 Tigers. Plated 3 in the top of the 5th. This is when you want to come in and dial in, pitch with a lead right here. Shut them down. See if they can drop their head a little bit. All right, Becca Barber struck out her first time looking.
Ooh, he just called that pitch.
That ball's okay. Guess we won't gripe. As long as he's bad both ways, we're good. Change up. 1-1's you count. That ball stayed up a little bit. Not a bad pitch there. Down. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Feel comfortable. I like being up by 5. 5's a good number. Foul ball, straight back. Skinner, she come up, I forget, what I said to her, she comes up during the game and talked to her dad a little bit. And she's a typical pitcher. And she just –
They're nuts?
I'm not. She just tickles me. She has that it factor that – and I don't know if goofiness is the word.
Well,
Kate does the same thing.
I was going to say, I'm the dad of one, so yeah.
She just comes up. And
that's what I mean by nuts.
Yeah, I mean, you pitchers, if I came back as a professional player, college player again, I'm going to be a pitcher. You can come in, chill out, and get paid about every 3rd day, especially in the big leagues. You know what I mean? You just sit, but you got to run a lot. I ain't like that. All right, 32s you count. You got nobody out. Big out right here. Foul ball. He's battling. I tell you what, I remember their approach from last year, and it was this team that did. They'd get 2 strikes on. They just throwing barrel. They just poking.
Well, yeah.
Didn't strike out a ton.
A lot of times, you do that on a pitcher that's overpowering. You just kind of
you just let the barrel work. Let that. Ooh, hit her in the knee. And if you're a hitter, that's when you don't want to get hit. Take ball 4, but you don't want to get hit on ball 4. All right, brings up Tierce, Ella Tierce. You're probably still going to see some. I think
23, Ella Tierce.
You might see some small ball right here.
Yeah, but I'm with you. You're down 3. You've only got 9 outs left.
Foul ball. Pet peeve.
Now I know why it's a pet peeve.
Yeah. Well, I come out of your shoe. 0-0 count.
We used to do a drill. We made the kid tell me, what's your favorite pitch? Where do you like it the most? And don't swing unless it's there.
Yeah. Ooh, that ball's laced into left field. She hammered that in the 6-hole line drive. Madison Central's got a little something going right here, and I don't like it. Right, tying run comes to the plate. Probably the best hitter on Madison Central's team so far. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong. I'll tell you what, she passes the eye test too. Very athletic looking, but she is not. I was thinking it was Simpson. It is not. This is Ella Tierce coming to the plate.
No, this is Pfeiffer. That was Tierce that just hit the.
Tierce. This is Pfeiffer. That's exactly right. Pfeiffer coming to the plate, which her mom and grandma probably think she's the best hitter on the team. So be it.
Yeah, and I believe that is number 26 again. It's going to come in courtesy run for Tierce.
Yeah, and according to what you told me a while ago, you might see them lay a bunt down here. They can pick up, a base hit, pick up 2. We'll see. Not my style, so be it. You see where my style got me up here with you, chilling out.
I think we had a wristband change.
She said, don't throw that pitch there so she can hit it in the 6-hole again. That's what she told her. I tell you what, it wasn't a bad pitch. The ball was up and probably out of the zone, and she just got up and laced it into left field.
All right, we got some work to do now with 2 on and no outs.
All right, we are hunting an out. They're chasing 3. We're hunting an out right here, and a big out it is. There we go. That's what you want them to do, pop up right here. I don't know if it's going to stay in here. We kind of ran out of real estate right there. It would have been caught by either Deaver Boaz or Higginbotham. Got your quarterback, Jayla, out there talking, and she barks it. She does it well, too, letting everybody know where to go. Well, like I said, this kid's swinging the bat. She's not scared. Coach Jesse's, I'm telling you, man, she'll throw a purpose pitch or she'll forget that she'll just flip that changeup in there, and that's exactly right. And here's the deal. There was no need in going upstairs there. She'd been everything's out front, and Jesse saw it. And she just not only, as coaches say, all I can do is call it. She's got to throw it, but I tell you what, Jesse's called I'm talking about. She's had a heck of a year calling pitches this year. Pitchers have made her look well also.
Oh, and I'm sure she'll brag about her pitchers all day long.
Yeah, 100%. All I do is see is smile. But you're 13-0 and you're ranked number 1 in the state. You can smile a little bit with it. Hardest working group I've ever been around, from top to bottom. Smith, correct? They're still hitting. Oh, we hit this one in the same spot. Just didn't want to do that with your number 9 hitter right there.
Now batting number 19, Ben Pullen.
All right, Pullen coming to the plate. She has grounded out hard to your second baseman, Desmond, and she flew out to your right fielder, York. There's a lot of places I want to get hit, but right there is not one of them. Right in the
she was
outside the knee.
I didn't realize she was kind of running it off over there. She was down the first base line. I was wondering, I've never seen an umpire standing behind the circle.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah. All right, you got a ball 1. You got your tying run at first base. Need no doubles right here. Need to make a play. See if they can hit it at us right here. Ball's going to be hit to your second baseman. Good play.
Good job.
By Desmond. I love the call, too. You got your infield playing in. You got a 3-0 ball game. Now you can play back and
Next up, number 6.
chill a little bit.
Perry.
Outstanding. I love Desmond. This is Perry at the plate, correct?
It is.
All right. Called strike. I tell you what, he's consistent there. He's calling them up. That ball is at the top of Macy's mask. So, but he's called it there, and he's been consistent there. That's all you can ask, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's what you need to pop up to, Desmond. Outstanding. Great job by Skinner there.
All right, we are now through the end of the 5th. Your score remains Tigers 3, Jaguars 0. 0 runs on 1 hit. No errors, 19 pitches, 3 runners left on. Due up for the Tigers, Hodge, Jackson, and possibly Rochelle again. We'll have to see. It's that 9-hole spot.
All right, Brent, we need crooked number right here. Like I said, I like 5. 4 sounds good, but I like 5 a little better. This Madison Central team battles a little bit. Hayden Hodge steps into the box. 2 for 2 tonight. See if we can get a 3 for night. That ball's out. It's not a strike, but you ought to have to if you throw 2 like that, you ought to get a strike. That's a .5. She got up on the plate. Let's see what happens here.
Well, and that she felt like she had to swing at that one.
All right, 0-2's you count. That's what I'm talking about. An umpire can screw your whole at bat up right there, but you can't. You got to be better than that. The ball's out. I wouldn't give him a shot. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave it up to him at the moment, although that one was significantly out.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if we can be a good 2-strike hitter here. Have a 3-hit night. She just got under it a little bit. Pop up to your second baseman. Just messes your whole rhythm up. I think they ought to dock you pay if you don't do a good job back there. They ought to dock you pay. All right, Haley Jackson comes to the plate. Haley's due to barrel one up right here. Ooh, pops up. I don't know what she's throwing, Brent. Pops up to your shortstop. I don't know what she's throwing. We've done that several times tonight. You know what I mean? she's done a good job. I don't know if we're just not seeing the ball very well or she's spinning it pretty good. Or.
All right, so Addie is coming back in to hit, which would mean that York will be done for the night for the last 2 innings. I don't know if she'll, I assume, there's a chance that the 9-hole will come up at bat again in the 7th. So, I would think that, she might be going in the right field.
Well, and I see what she's doing. She came in and did her job, so she feels like she deserves to come back in and hit again, and I totally agree. And get this kid's confidence up. She's a gamer. She can play. Rochelle's a good one. 0-1 you count, 2 outs. Foul ball, bunt attempt down the third baseline. So we're in the top of the 6th.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're in the top
I was miscounting. But, I guess we'd score a lot of runs if she came back up in the 7th.
I just think she's changing speeds or spinning it, because we've had some girls that had some balls hit to your shortstop. She better get rid of it. Good play by your shortstop to get Addie out at first.
All right, we're through 5.5. Score remains Tigers 3, Jaguars 0. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 8 pitches, no one left. Due up for the Jaguars, Simpson, Boyer, and Dunn.
All right, brings Kate Simpson to the plate. Good player right here. Good player right here. Need to throw an egg right here, get back in here and score a few. Go eat Mexican. Ball up. I don't see anybody in the bullpen, but Kurt Olivan's over there throwing.
Well, the bullpen's way down there on the other side of that little building,
okay,
so you can't see it from here.
Ball's going to be popped up to Addie Rochelle.
Oh, who made the play.
Her dad just fell out of the stands over there. Scared me to death, Addie.
I think it scared her to death, too, for a second.
Gravy. She made the play, though.
I think she thought it was hit a little bit better off the bat than it did, and she had to come back in to get it.
I don't know. The sun got in her eyes or something. She made a good play. She called it anyway. Ball's going to be hit to your shortstop, gobbled up by Ozzie. Hosed her at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 7, Caden Dunn.
All right, Caden Dunn coming to the plate. Coach Witten just about had a heart attack, I bet.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, Caden Dunn. It's a big out right here. Lower half of the lineup coming out up in the 7th. We're going to score a few runs right here. Feeling better and better.
So, Could have swore he called it a strike, but they put it on the board as a ball.
You know you're not very good when the scoreboard disagrees with you. Change up for just an absolute. He needs to run it because I'm sure he got filthy on that one too. Go wash your hands, umpire. 1-1's your count. That was just a dirty change up.
I've got an 0-2 count, but I haven't seen him give a signal yet.
Ball up. I don't know. That changeup was so good, it just totally confused me.
Yeah, it's a 1-2 count. They had it wrong.
12's your count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's what he gets for being up there in the heat and making us sit down here.
Oh, it's nice up there.
They
got like an office up there and everything. It's a really nice setup.
Awesome. Good deal. I like my setup too. I'm just cold. 12's your count. 2 outs. Ball's up. I see you, Skinner. 2-2's you count. 2 outs. Saw a little action in their bullpen over there. Three twos you count. 2 outs. Dunn's your 5-hole hitter right here. Nice hack by Dunn. Foul ball. Count remains 32. 3 balls, 2 strikes. You got 2 outs, 3-0. 3-0, good guys. There you go. Can of corn to center field. KK's under it and pitches it in for the 3rd out, the 6th inning.
All right, we're through 6. Score is Tigers 3, Jaguars 0. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 11 pitches, nobody left on. Due up for the Tigers. Look out, top of the lineup, Gentry, Higginbotham, and Deaver Boaz.
All right, let's win this inning and go home, or go down south a little farther to Meridian. All right, Katie Gentry up. 2 hits on the night, 2 for 3. Laid down a beautiful bunt for a base hit for a single her last at bat. We do have a pitching change here.
Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah. This is that 12?
I cannot see that far. A little more velocity.
No, 19. 19 is pulling. And I don't know. I didn't see if it was any other moves. There probably were some other moves in the field because they pretty much only play 9.
Yeah. Oh. They got that South Haven look, that South Haven colors on.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot. I love the pin. I love our black pinstripes, the Tigers pinstripes. Another good thing coach does. I don't know who picks these unis out, but they look good.
Well, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I know who picks them out. Witten loves to buy uniforms and warm-ups and practice shirts.
I did, too.
She loves it.
I don't know how I didn't get fired. We bought so much stuff. But as a player, I loved it. So yeah. I know they do. All right, 32s you count to Gentry.
There we go.
Ball 4, Gentry on first. Soon to be on second. Although your little catchers, she's played well. Fastball's a little better. Got to get a good jump, get gone. Higgy had a hitter last at bat. You let the ball hit twice on the ground, Higginbotham's safe. Really tough throwing behind your runner here. A lefty catcher. Oh, you got one ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Got some movement.
He called her out on that pitch over her dang head. Unbelievable.
Did he call that a strike, guys?
Yeah, called strike. He chainsawed her.
She catches the ball here, and he calls her out. But he's done. That's about 3 pitches for Higginbotham that he's done that. Good gravy. Macy Deaver Boaz here. Called strike.
I think he's ready to go home.
Yeah, I think he is too.
So that was Gentry's 3rd stolen base of the day.
Macy had a doubler last at bat. An RBI. I do believe she had an RBI or last, correct?
Yeah,
double.
Yeah. She, Higginbotham was on second. Yeah. She hit a double.
All right, ones across the board. 11's your count, 1 out. Foul ball down the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. I cannot believe that he called Higginbotham out on that pitch.
I'm telling you, it was over Olivia's head.
That did it. I'm giving his phone number out. I'm going to find it.
Look at the dust that's just hanging in the air. I mean,
that's crazy because the wind was blowing so hard earlier. And I'm talking about the flag is just chilling right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball's going to be hit to you. You're not going to throw her out there. Infield hit for Macy. That was a weird deal too. I thought it might have been catcher's interference the way the way it came. The way it came off the bat.
Well, I think it may have just hit off the very cap of the bat. But normally when that happens, there's a real crazy spin on it.
Man, that was goofy. All right, we got 1 out. Callie Desmond at the plate. Got a 1st and 3rd situation here. Called strike. I'd flick it up there around her nose, and he's gonna call it a strike. I mean, he's been consistent. But the ball on Higgy was, I mean, it wasn't even close. But if it's across the chest, he's calling it there. And like I said, he's been consistent. That's one thing you can just got to pick that up as a pitcher. Swing and a miss by Callie. Come on, Desmond. Got AC Cox on deck. AC going to hit for KK. All right, runners at second, third. Macy got down there a little earlier. I turned my head, didn't I?
Yeah, it was a delayed steal on the very first pitch.
All right, 2-2s you count on, Callie. Swinging a miss. She got some movement there. The ball just
looks like
away.
Like a fantastic drop ball is what it's looking like to me.
Number 15, Anthony Cox in the pitch.
Got AC coming in. AC Cox. Got a 3-0 ball game. Base hit right here, AC. Gets her confidence way up. Young kid coming in a position like this, getting a hit. Big time game. And she's a big time player. I can see her hit that truck out there. Just want to yell at them.
Yeah.
I see you. Hey, north and south, that ball looked good. Hey, it was a strike, but it was outer half. So AC, that's not something she could drive. She didn't feel like, so she spit on it. Gonna come back right here. See if she can get a base hit and a couple RBIs. Something in the green's gonna score 2. Beaver Boaz gets such a good jump at second. I mean, she's gonna score on anything in the green. Got Bertley Barrett on deck.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I mean, that was almost a wild pitch.
Please, guys, look at this. We're not umpire bashers by no means, but this guy's absolutely horrible on certain ones. Sometimes, I mean, you're playing big-time, high-level softball, and I just – maybe it's too fast. Quick form, Brent, I don't know. That's just not a – I just think you got to do a better job there. 2-2s you count, 2 outs. 32s you count.
Pretty good at bat for AC so far.
Yeah, it is. I mean, she should be on first. That should be ball 4, but we'll leave that alone. Swinging a miss. Hey, pitcher came in and did a really good job there. Just got a good hitter out.
All right, we are halfway through the 7th. Score remains Tigers 3, Madison Central 0. 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, 24 pitches. Due up for the Jaguars, Barber, Tierce, and Pfeiffer.
Off the bottom of the 7th, number 5, Becca Barber.
All right, Brent. We win this inning, we go eat. All right, got a 3-0 ball game. Good guys on top.
So Skinner comes back out for her 7th inning pitched, and she only has 76 pitches thrown, now 77.
Well, he's been consistent there. I'm telling you, he just called that a strike.
Yeah, it's
– all right. Called strike. It's tough to hit when they call it from your shoelaces to your chin. But, hey, that's a good pitch there. That's a strike. Who do you have up, Brent?
I have Barber.
Barber up. That's right. That I had done, so we're going. Here. 0 ball. Outstanding pitch.
Just Tiger.
1 down. That's a great pitch. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
The second half of the game, her changeup's been unbelievable.
Dunn flew out to KK.
Yes, that's right. All right, Tierce up. Tierce did had a base hit her last at bat. She had a really good at bat. Remember, she kept lacing the ball down the third base line also. As they used to say back in the old days, got some good wood on it. Ball's going to be popped up to Jayla. Can of corn. She's camped. Second out of the inning. 2 down. Getting it done. 3-0 on not just a gorgeous game by us, but hey, W's are W's. Skinner's thrown a gem.
Yeah, she absolutely has.
2 hits given up. You know, we have 9, but we didn't. Here we go. Ball's going to be hit to Olivia Higginbotham for the ball game. So we travel, they travel, the yellow bus. I got to travel with my dad down here, and they come out and did what they needed to do.
All right, Lee. So Madison Central only managed 2 hits, no runs, and committed 1 error. Your Tigers scored 3 in the 5th for 3 runs on 8 hits and also committed an error. Combined pitching for the Jaguars, they went 7 innings, gave up 8 hits, 3 runs. All 3 were earned. They walked 3, struck out 6. For Skinner, who was your winning pitcher, she gave up only 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and 5 strikeouts.
All right, guys, so we are back in action tomorrow against Clarkdale.
Clarkdale tomorrow at
Newton
County at 7 p.m. And then we play at 11:45 against Union on Saturday morning.
Gotcha. Y'all get back with us. We'll see you tomorrow night.